Happy New Year, everybody! So today's video, I am going to have an Ulta haul and a Dollar Tree haul. Both of them are very small hauls, but I'm going to combine them together into one, and this cat is going kind of nutty beside me. Yeah. So anyway, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Let's get on to the haulage. So I'll start off with the Dollar Tree stuff first. First off, we have the Sassy and Chic CC Color Correcting Cream in the color light one because I am pretty darn pale. So I'm kind of scared to try this, but at the same time I'm really curious to try it, and we'll see how that goes eventually. Then I got the Colgate Enamel Health, if I could say that right, which is supposedly a whitening toothpaste, but I don't care about that. My teeth are so bad, but this is actually really good toothpaste. I've used it before. I feel like it's actually somewhat beneficial. It's definitely not like a negating toothpaste, and by negating I mean like I've tried toothpaste that feel like they're hurting my teeth instead of helping my teeth. So I feel like this is at least a good neutral to possibly an improving toothpaste. And I'm sorry, the cat just did something to the tripod. Yeah, so she's getting ready to jump up on me. Yeah, so I've used this before and I've liked it, so I was glad to find it again. And then I got some of these Collagen makeup cleansing wipes because I need some, and there are 30 of them in a pack, and it says Collagen. I'm curious about that. Is it like legit collagen, or is that just some fancy little thing they threw on there to get your attention? But anyway, so I will be trying these out tonight. Actually, I was looking for this in particular. Is the EAD or EAD Excite cologne, because Couponing Girl mentioned that it was like a dupe of a Bath and Body Works scent, the mahogany one. I think it's mahogany. I forgot what it was really called, but it's mahogany something. And I remember smelling it at Bath and Body Works and thinking, oh, that's a nice scent, but I just didn't feel like buying it at the time. So she said that this was like a dupe of it. And cat, would you cut it out, please? Excuse me. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Okay, thanks. Anyway, so it's supposed to be a dupe of Euphoria by Calvin Klein, which I love Calvin Klein's scents, regardless of gender. Like, you know, CK1 and CKB were kind of like gender neutral scents. Love those scents. So this, I was excited to try Excite, so I got it, and I actually really love the scent to this. Yeah, so while I was looking for this, I came across this one, and this is the EAD Dark Chill, which is the dupe of Sauvage by Christian Dior, which Sauvage is the cologne that Johnny Depp does the advertisements for. He's like the, what is it, spokesmodel for that cologne, and I really, 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 really love Johnny Depp. And this is my way of feeling like I have a close bond to Johnny Depp without investing. Who knows how much that cologne is? I'm guessing probably $50+. And Kitty's still meowing. And so, and Kitty has decided to join the party here. Yes. Excuse you. No num-nums for you. No human num-nums. Anyway, you've got your own num-nums over there. Dear goodness. This has turned into a mess. Okay, I have no idea where I was going with that thought. Something about Johnny Depp and this cologne and Sauvage, and so yeah. So I came across this and just had to have it for $1, just so that I'd feel a little bit closer to Johnny Depp, you know, just spray it around the bed and yeah. Anyway, so that was fun. And so moving on to the Ulta haul. So this haul is actually over the course of 2 trips to Ulta, because the first one was so that I could get my little birthday gift as soon as I got the notification that I could pick it up, because my birthday is the day after Christmas, and so they let me know, I think it was on the 27th, the day after my birthday, that hey, I can get my little free gift. So I went in the next day and got my little free gift, and then I went back, and this cat is like messing with my computer and it's driving me crazy right now. Would you stop it, please? Okay, thanks. You act so innocent. You act so innocent, but you are so not innocent right now, kitty. You are not playing fair. Are y'all seeing this right now? Are you seeing this? This is what we call attention needy. You little camera hog. Okay. Anyway, so am I going to be able to get through this? So I went and got my little birthday gift and made a little purchase. Whatever. I'm just gonna let her stay right there. As long as she doesn't go knocking everything off, we're good. Anyway, so this is what I got to get my, well, I don't know if you really had to make a purchase. Last year I didn't have to make a purchase, but this year I saw something about where it said free gift with purchase. So I was looking around, and I also like have this offer from the Urban Decay website to where I can get a free eyeshadow with the purchase of any regular item off of the website. So I wanted to like look at some of the eyeshadows in the store, because that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably end up buying eyeshadow off of urbandecay.com so that I can get a free eyeshadow. How clever. They kind of caused me to want to purchase something that I wasn't planning on purchasing so that I could get something for free. But anyway, it's a good deal. 2 Urban Decay eyeshadows for like the price of one. Yeah, that's... I ain't complaining. Anyway, so I went in and was looking around at some of the eyeshadows just to get an idea of what I might want. And so, I've been like eyeing like some of the Essence stuff. It's been a while since I've really looked at the collection, but I have a couple of Essence eyeshadows, and I've always heard really good things about the products. And in the past, they've had a lot of really good products. And are you biting my shoulder? Cat, what is up with you? Anyway, so, oh dear goodness. So, they had some good Essence products before, and I was hoping to find some of those good Essence products, but my Ulta didn't really have any of the stuff that I was looking for. But I did, like, I was mainly looking for, like, was it the Mega metallic-y, glittery eyeshadows, and then the 3D shadows. I have one of each of those that I got in the past. And why are you gnawing on my hand? And yeah, I was disappointed because I couldn't find those. So instead I found this Essence eyeshadow in the color Rosie Flamingo, which is just a really light pearly pink color, and I put it on this evening all over, like I did a wash of it all over the whole eye area, and then I just put on like Urban Decay, Asphyxia, Grifter, and Crash just kind of like on the lid and did all that jazz, even though it's not really showing up that well. Yeah, so I'm really happy with this, and this was like $2. So I was, yeah, for $2, this is a pretty awesome eyeshadow. The color's really pretty. And then the best thing of all, this was my free birthday gift, which I saw that this was a free birthday gift and I got really excited about it. It is the Urban Decay full size, let me get open, full size, let me get out, Midnight Cowboy eyeshadow. I can't get it open now. Okay, there we go. Dun dun dun. This is magical. So it's been a hot minute since the last video clip because my camera died and I had to wait for the freaking battery to charge so that I could continue filming this video. So here we go. Let's get back to it. So I was talking about the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy eyeshadow. So let's talk about Midnight Cowboy here for a moment. Back in the olden days, which were probably like early 2000s, early to mid 2000s, like 2001, 2002, 2000, well, so forth to like 2005, 2006. Midnight Cowboy was like the thing that everybody associated Urban Decay with. Like, if you knew anything about Urban Decay, pretty much you were familiar with the Midnight Cowboy eyeshadow. Like, everybody who had anything Urban Decay, they always had at least the Midnight Cowboy eyeshadow. And I think I even have like the lip gloss, and I think I have the lipstick too. But anyway, so that was like, you know, like nowadays everybody associates the Naked palette with Urban Decay, or Urban Decay with being the Naked palette. Like, I remember just a couple of years ago, it's like, you say Naked palette, and it was like automatically that was Urban Decay. Like, everybody just all of a sudden like knew about Urban Decay because of this stupid palette, which is not really a stupid palette, but I'm just saying. But I mean, there's so many great products before the Naked palette through Urban Decay. Anyway, so like everybody had the Midnight Cowboy eyeshadow, and I mean, that was like a trademark eyeshadow for Urban Decay, and then they go and reformulate it to like the glitter in this one is a lot more finer, I've noticed. That's like the first big thing. And also I want to say that this is more of a pinky tone, and the original was more of a beige tone. Like, this is slightly a bit I guess warmer, and the old one was cooler from what I recall. I really need to do like a comparison and show off those old products. Anyway, but yeah, so I was excited to get this because this is like having a whole totally different new eyeshadow. And the cat is creating more problems again. Go figure. Yeah. So that was really exciting. I mean, and these things sell for $19, so it didn't matter what it was really. Like, I mean, I'm like blown away to have an Urban Decay product, Urban Decay eyeshadow, like a full-size eyeshadow for that matter, for free. And this color right here is actually a really universal color. Like, I think anybody could pull this shade off, because like back in the olden days, pretty much everybody did wear Midnight Cowboy who was familiar with it, and I mean, it was a universally suiting shade for people. And I can't talk right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired right now. And the kitty. But anyway, yeah, that's that whole big spiel about Midnight Cowboy, and that went on for entirely way too long. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next thing and last thing that I have to show for this video. So, I guess it was about last year, I was really limbing this product. Like, I think last year is when this was, like, kind of put out into the marketplace, and a lot of people were getting this, and I thought that it was just an amazing value for what you got. Like, it's like the full-size product sells for, like, almost $40. I think it's like $36 or $38, or maybe it is over the $40 mark. But anyway, this right here was a $20 product, which I thought, again, great deal. I guess a travel size version of the product, and for $20 it was a great deal in my mind. And anyway, yeah, I was going to get this last year, but then life happened, other things came along, and I stopped focusing on that kind of thing. And so now that I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyway, I got it. I was reminded of it by looking on the website, and on the website they only had well, where am I going with this? This is, I don't know. I had this kind of, this is going to be more like flowing, but let me just jump back and say that this is the Becca Glow. She is back up there again. Cat. Good grief. If I ever get through this video tonight, it's going to be a miracle. Now we're getting a little more resituated. It is the Becca Glow on the Go highlighting duo set in the color Moonstone, which it has the cream highlighter and then it has the pressed powder highlighter. And like Moonstone, like there's several different shades that this comes in, or like the full size comes in several shades. And then they have these little kits, which this is the Moonstone one, of course. And then they have the Opal one, which the Opal one is more of a pinky tone, and I think this one is more like a champagne tone. But yeah, so Moonstone was a really popular one that everybody was like raving about, and I just, well, first off, it's called Moonstone, and I love Moonstone, so just give anything that name and I'm going to be drawn to it. But yeah, so basically I wanted it, I finally got it, and I was worried going back to the whole website thing. On the website, they had these, but they had Opal, and I remember last year that Moonstone was the only color that I recall. And so I saw that they had Opal on the website, and it's just after Christmas, so I figured maybe this year they only did the Opal thing. Like, maybe each year they have a different one. I don't know, so I was like, oh no, is there, like, no hope we're getting the discounted small version of Moonstone? So I was like, if I could, you know, I'm gonna go look for this, and hopefully I will find this. But I kind of was like somewhat hopeless about it. I was like, well, I probably won't find it, but hey, I'll go look just in case. And sure enough, I found this. There are only 2 of them left, and then there's a bunch of Opal ones. So I feel like I lucked out with getting this. And anyway, so I'll just kind of show real quickly. You get the little wand, and then you get the pressed powder, which this is so pretty. That's the size of the pressed powder, which I'm really loving this. And then we've got the little wand, which is like, I don't know what to compare it to, like, other than a lip gloss. But it's pretty good size, so you get a pretty good amount of product for $20, especially if you're like me and you don't go through like nearly half your products. If you barely make a dent in anything, I mean, this is perfect. Don't need like a big full size of anything. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to wear highlighters specifically as highlighters because the way my skin is scarred up. Like, I have the indented scars, and sometimes highlighters are not good for those that kind of skin issue. Sometimes they highlight in a negative way, but I was thinking it'd be good for like eyeshadow, like to use on my eyes, which I've been really into this thing lately. It's kind of like an old school thing where just like using like a very light, shimmery, frosty colors around the eye and just doing like a single color, or and just making it very simple, very, I don't know, very basic, I guess. But there's something so pretty about it because it's like so effortless, but it looks so pretty. Maybe not so much on me, but on other people who do it, or I've seen who've done it in the past. It looks really pretty. So I figure I can use those for that reason and all that good stuff and all that jazz and all that wonderfulness. So I think I am through with this video. Hopefully I can piece it all together to make it make somewhat of video to flow, and I don't know, it's like, it's almost 2 a.m. now while I'm recording this. But anyways, so that is all of my haulage for now, and hopefully I'll have some more videos coming soon, and I won't be losing my voice like I am right now, and maybe I won't have a kitty cat and do everything at the moment. I mean, I love her to death, but good grief. Yeah, so that's it for now, and thank you for watching. I hope you all have a happy new year, and hopefully 2017 will be a much better year, because I know 2016 has been a really bad and miserable year, full of a lot of loss for a lot of people. And it's really sad. Speaking of, it's like, we just lost George Michael, or like me, I was like a huge fan of George Michael. And then, of course, there's Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds. That's a really sad story. And then earlier in the year, there was Alan Rickman, who I absolutely loved. Alan Rickman. He was like my Johnny Depp before Johnny Depp. And it was just sad that, oh gosh, that one still hurts. I can't watch Harry Potter. I can't watch any of his movies, which I had a ton of his movies, so that was a really heartbreaking loss. And then Prince and David Bowie, and there's just so many other people who, yeah. But yeah, so 2016 was not really the greatest year. It wasn't. It started out being a really good year in some respects, and it has ended in a really bad year. But at the same time, there's a lot of hope for 2017. So, yeah, keyword hope. So hopefully 2017 will be so much better and full of like a lot of prosperity and happiness and positivity and no more of this horrible negativity. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all later.